Hey, what's up, VC? It's Todd Guy, the Thrashing Zombie here. This is the video for um, the guy that used to be at Consign and Design. I found his records at a thrift store. Looks like it's a consignment place as well. He has a bunch of records there. I wasn't gonna go through every single record he had. I went through all the ones that were on top in milk crates. I have a little video. I'll show you in a second. It's very short. I don't think I even got the scope of what's there. I think I just got mostly what was in the milk crates. Um, but I went through all the milk crates. There was actually, before I keep going, I don't know if you can see the tips of my fingers. See how dirty those are? That was from going through all the records. Um, they're pretty dirty. So I went through all the ones in the milk crates. I found a few things that are kind of interesting that I thought about buying, but I did not. They had a Twisted Sister Stay Hungry. It was still in the shrink. It looked pretty good condition, but I'm not the type of person that generally buys more than one copy of a record, unless I'm actually looking for an upgraded copy. The copy I have is fine, so I didn't buy this one. They had some Death Doom album, a band I've never heard of. Looked like it was all in a foreign language. I didn't buy that either. What else did they have? They had a Motley Crue, Girls, Girls, Girls. But I don't listen to Motley Crue anymore. I think I still have a copy of that somewhere. What else was there? Bunch of common shit, you know. A lot of the Aerosmiths and the Robert Palmers, a lot of Chicago, and a couple of Thin Lizzies here and there. Jailbreak, they had like 3 copies of Jailbreak. Pat Benatar, Jefferson Airplane, Al Jarreau, I don't know, Dave Mason, ZZ Top, REO Speedwagon, just copies upon copies of like REO Speedwagon, Dave Mason, Jefferson Airplane. So there's a lot to go through, but I was going to go through all the ones on the bottom as well. I started to, but then I was like, man, I really got to take a piss. They didn't have a bathroom. And I'm looking, I thought there's just milk crates in the front, and that was it. I pulled the milk crate out, and there's milk crates behind those milk crates with records. So I looked along the thing, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to look through all of these while I have to take a piss. There's just no way. So I looked like threw a few on the top because he had some milk crates and then stacked on top of the ones in the milk crate. Thousands of records here, thousands. It's got to be thousands. But they're all like multiple copies of certain albums. You find not a rare one, but an uncommon one here, like the Twisted Sister, the Motley Crue. The Def Leppard Pyromania was there, and that was the only Def Leppard album. And that other one, the Doom Death Metal one, bunch of Kisses. So I'm going to pause it. I'm going to show you the little video, and then I'll be right back. So that was just a little taste. That was just a little taste of the records there. So see, I don't think I got the entire scope of what's there. I'll have to go back at some point and go through all the ones at the bottom because I think there's more on the bottom than there is on the top, honestly. Uh, so, but I did buy one record, and he had some CDs there as well that I bought. Not a whole lot of CDs I was really interested in, but before we get to that, let me show you. Da, 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 da. That's not it. Gee, it's this one. A new cassette from Bandcamp. This just came out, I think, last week. A week before, maybe. This is Grave Ripper. This is from Welcome to Tundra. On this gold and black cassette. Is that there's the 3-piece. I thought there was 4 guys in this band. Nick James is drums, Corey Parks is guitars and vocals, and Steven Garcia is bass guitar. Black thrash sort of stuff. I have their other album up there. I forget what it's called. I should have taken that one down too, but yeah. Grave Ripper from Welcome to Tundra. So I wanted to show you that as well. I like that band a lot. Let's see do the CDs. 4 CDs here. Let me fix this real quick. A rap band from the 90s, I believe. Yeah, this is from 93. This is Onyx. This is Back the Fuck Up. This is the album that's got the song Slam on it. If anybody knows your 90s rap hip hop, pretty much the only big song they had on there. Cost me $3. And this other band is called My Life with a Thrill Kill Cult. This is a Sexplosion. I don't know any of the songs on here as far as I know. I know of the band from the Crow soundtrack. What was the song? I don't remember. But they were on the Crow soundtrack. It was the scene when he comes in near 3/4 of the way through the movie. He goes into the Top Dollar's meeting with all the crime bosses or whatever, and he basically kills everybody. That song was playing during that scene. Can't remember what the name of it was, but I figured I'd check it out. That was $5. I don't know why. And then we got probably the worst Motley Crue album. I just said I don't listen to Motley Crue, but this is New Tattoo. I'm not sure if I've ever heard this album, and it was only $3. So I said, you know what? I will give it a shot. This is when Vince came back, I believe, because he's in this photo, and it looks like it's a different drummer for this album. It's not Tommy Lee by the looks. It's Vince Neil, Nikki Sixx, Mick Mars. Oh, Randy Castillo. Castillo? That's who that is? Huh. Did not know that. This is not an album I think I've ever heard or even wanted to listen to, but for $3, I'll give it a shot. Worst comes to worst, I'll just be up there with the rest of the CDs I don't listen to. And then this, I feel like I might have this on CD already. This is Jackal's first album. This is the one with the Lumberjack song on it. Actually, it's just called The Lumberjack. And it does not have She Loves My Cock on here. Huh. Isn't that on this album? 1 second. All right, here's the vinyl. This is the reissue. Yeah. Unless She Loves My Cock is a bonus track. 1, 2, 3. I Stand Alone, Dirty Little Mind, Down on Me, When Will It Rain, Redneck Punk, The Lumberjack, Reach for Me, Back Off Brother, Brain Drain, Just Like a Devil, and the CD has no She Loves My Cock on it. I wonder if it's an edited version. I wonder if it came from Walmart back in the day. Because Walmart would do shit like that. Unless it's maybe a hidden track? Huh. That's very interesting. Anyway, so Jackal's first album, it's a pretty good album. Everything after that's not really super great, but this album is just fun. Sleaze metal, sleaze rock. So there it is. Pretty quick video. I don't have anything else to show you. I don't think. Nope. That is it. So I didn't show the record. This is yeah, it's kind of weird. What is this called anyway? Ooh, it's on red vinyl too. I think it says it's Punk 96. Tired From Now On. I think maybe the band Romantic is the name of the album. I'm not 100% sure. Tired From Now On. Album name is Romantic. No idea what this is about. There's nothing on the label on this side, just on this side. I assume it looks like there's songs on both sides, though. It says it's Punk 96. I don't know how he knows it's from 96. There's nothing. There's no dates or anything on here, so I have no idea. But I thought it was interesting. It looks like just weird punk maybe in the back. What's Up, Organ Moaner, Stumble Meter, Stumble, A Friend, No Trend, The End, Big Building for Big Shits, Too Irrational to Teach, A Child Won't Help, Fear Me as a Dictator, Comic Characters and Cuban Cigars, Kill All the People That Love You. Looks like it's No Idea Records. Fanzines and Records number 34. I have to do some research on this because I have no idea. I paid $22 for this. Will I even like it? I have no idea. I may have to contact somebody who knows more about punk than I do, so maybe if they know this. Huh. $22. And there's a sticker on here for $4.95. So yeah. If anybody knows about punk, is this actually a punk band? I'll listen to it and I could tell probably right away if it's punk or not. But yeah, it's just interesting. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I do appreciate everybody watching, and until next time, rock on.